All right. And again, before we get to talk about Newton, we have to talk about Galileo because Galileo's ideas were the foundation for Newton's. Uh, he was active in the 17th century and he developed the concept of inertia. And he reasoned that moving objects eventually stop only because they're acted upon by friction. Here's how he came to that conclusion. He took two ramps opposite each other and rolled a ball down one ramp and watched it roll up the other ramp. What he noticed was that the smoother the ball was and the smoother the ramp was, the closer the ball got on the other side to the height it started at. He theorized that without friction, that is the roughness of the ball or the ramp, that the ball would achieve the same height as it had initially. He also observed that it didn't matter what angle the ramps were oriented at, the final height was almost always equal to the initial height. And so, if the slope of the opposite ramp was reduced, then the ball would roll further distance in order to reach the original height. So here, this ball, having rolled only this distance down the first ramp, then rolls this distance up the far ramp to achieve the same height. What he found was the angle of the ramp didn't matter, only the height. It was only the height and the amount of friction the ball experienced that mattered. And so he theorized that if you roll a ball down a ramp and then put the opposing ramp at an angle of 0, then this ball would roll in the absence of friction forever until it got to the height at which it started. It would never do that. So it would keep going. It would keep going forever.